Hi, I'm Luca Valentini from Equidam. I'm the co-founder of this startup. I'm Italian, I'm 25 years old, and I came here originally 3 years ago to study. I did my master in finance and investment with my co-founder Daniel, and then I just didn't leave, let's put it that way. I just came out of the passion that me and my co-founder Daniel shared for finance applied to private companies and specifically to startups, and that was triggered specifically during our last course at the master in venture capital and private equity, and that's how the idea came up. And then when we came across the movement of crowdfunding, that's where we thought the need for this kind of technology would really be present, especially in 1 to 3 years' time. We are targeting specifically startups, which are companies with high growth potentials, even though valuation is a topic that can be addressed to every entrepreneur in the world, basically. Equidam is a technology which helps entrepreneurs to evaluate their businesses and therefore being ready to defend the price of the shares or the value of their business, as you want to call it, specifically when dealing with investors for a fundraising, being seed or a Series A, for example. Our ambition is to create a technology of data analysis which is even possibly predict the success or the failure of a company, and also have access to create the valuation of all the private companies in the market, being in Europe or in North America, which is something which is not available today, and is not it's just not like something that you see in the market. As I said, I think that what we're going to experience in the coming year is what has been called by some people more famous than me. It's called unbundling, which is like giving power to the consumers or the users to make their own choices how they want to allocate the capital, which implies that the traditional, traditional intermediaries in the financial system are going to be skipped by channels which are going to directly refer demand and supply of capital or demand and supply of certain securities. So that's what overall we are going to experience with the distribution of capital. On the other hand, the entire sector of the financial sector is going to go through a major improvement, a major innovation thanks to technology, because while this affected many other industries, the financial one is still based on manual work, hourly rates, and it has not experienced a major change or disruption in the way it delivers services. I'm not a teacher, so I'm still very young, so I cannot really answer to this question. What I can tell you is resources and opportunities are available in a much quicker way to everybody. So that's also referring to what I said about unbundling. You can now consult, being apps, being internet, and whatever, some channels where you can get what you want, being information, being a service, being a product, be whatever. So that's what maybe you call collaborative economy. That's not a term I'm very familiar with, but the fact is there's not going to be a need anymore for let's say intermediaries specialized in certain fields, because the users will be increasingly capable of doing that themselves, or at least finding an easier way and a lean approach to that. Well, what I would like to see is a redistribution of the capital, because there is a lot that could be achieved if some people would have access to the resources they need. It can be capital in the form of pure, let's say, financial resources, or also in the form of I know, other kind of resources, being workforce, being products. That's what I would like to see, like a more open exchange of services, products, these kind of things.